Hey guys, what's up? So I am at the Cryo Cave still. Tonight it was kind of unexpected that I ended up here. Plans fell out the box and my schedule was a little more freed up, so I came to the cave to just check out like what was going on here. And it was a beautiful event. So the name of the event was the Love Series, and it was beautiful. A bunch of wonderful artists was here tonight performing. We had dancers, we had singers, we had poets. It was just beautiful. It was beautiful. We had a few vendors out there, the usual cave stuff. And I'm glad that I was in the building. So, anyway, it's either almost 11 o'clock or it's already, it's after 11 o'clock. And I need to be home. But we're cleaning up right now. We're cleaning up and we're getting ready to get out of the building. But in the process of cleaning up, I was talking to somebody, and I'm always saying some deep stuff, and I never write this stuff down or anything. It just comes. Like, when I speak to people, I literally open my mouth and I let God speak through me. Like, whatever message He wants me to give, to encourage or empower or whatever, that's what I do. I just talk. And whatever needs to come out, I allow myself to be a vessel. So in the process of speaking, I gave somebody, I don't want to say advice because I don't give advice. I gave somebody a great suggestion. And I think it's wonderful. And I was going to save it for tomorrow's Daily Nugget. But I don't wanna keep it because I know I'm gonna lose it somewhere in process. So here it is right now. I know it's late, y'all, but thank you guys for viewing. But anyway, talk to yourself. I encourage you to talk to yourself. This is not what your therapist is gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. Talk to yourself. And I'm telling you, talk to yourself because the demons in the back of your mind are damn sure gonna talk to you. The conversations that happen in our mind that discourage us and tell us that we can't do something and that we're not good enough and that, oh, I don't know why you're doing all that, it's not for you, or maybe you should think smaller, or maybe you should just get a real job, or maybe you shouldn't keep chasing that dream. Whatever it is that you're hearing in the back of your mind that's discouraging you, speak to it. I want you to speak to it, for real. And I want you to talk to it as if you're talking to a person. The conversation in our mind is continuous, okay? And the conversation in your mind is not always positive. Honestly, 75% of the conversation in your subconscious mind is BS that discourages you from making progress. But I really want you, every time that comes up, every time you get even a snippet of doubt or anxiety, I will tell you what I told this person. I told the person, go to the mirror. Keep a mirror nearby on your desk at work, in your bedroom, in your locker at school, whatever. Keep a mirror close by. And anytime you feel those feelings and you hear those voices in the back of your head telling you that you're not good enough, I want you to look at yourself. Look at yourself and speak to yourself and speak to those things that are telling you that you're not good enough and reaffirm yourself. It's important that we reaffirm ourselves. It's important that people are always looking for encouragement from others. People are always looking for reassurance from others. But a lot of times we have to find these things within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You have to look deep inside of you. Now, I'm a firm believer that we trust in God, we believe in God, we pray, and we know that God will cover all things. Yes, but God is a spirit, and he who worships Him must worship in spirit and truth, which means that your spirit has to be doing something, right? Your spirit has to be working. God helps those who help themselves. So it can't just be all prayer and, oh, God is going to fix it. He can fix it. He can. But you have to make the first step. God helps those who help themselves. So you have to encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. And truly speak to these things. Every time you feel discouraged, every time you feel like you can't do something, tell yourself that you can. Tell yourself that you're good enough. speak to yourself. Speak to yourself, because, again, like I said, those thoughts in the back of your head will not go away. They will not stop. So you have to be there to counteract it with positivity and reaffirmation. Is that a word? Reaffirmation. Anyway, y'all know how I roll. It's a word now. So reaffirm yourself. Continue to encourage yourself. Continue to be encouraged. Even if you have to pull out your phone. You don't have a mirror by? Cool. Pull your phone out. Pull your camera up. And look at yourself and tell yourself, remind yourself that you are worth it. So this little small rant right here, I hope that this was meaningful for somebody. I hope that you got something out of this, and I really, really hope that you do love, like, and share this video so that somebody else who may be dealing with issues of self-doubt or anything, they can watch this and they can be reminded that you are worth it. You are more than enough. You're beautiful. You are handsome. You are talented. You are a great person. You do have everything that it takes. You are more than enough. Speak to yourself. I can tell you all day long. Your mother could tell you, your father could tell you, your husband, your wife, your best friends, they could tell you. But until you tell you, and this goes back to what I was saying, a lot of times we believe in God so much we forget to believe in ourselves. Yes, God will do it for you. Yes, God will give you the courage, give you the patience, give you the strength that you need. But if you are not first encouraging yourself, if you are not first believing in yourself, how are you helping Him to help you? God helps those who help themselves. And He will bring you out. He will help you. But you got to first encourage yourself. There will not always be a pastor, a best friend, a mom, a dad, somebody to pick you up. So you have to be there for you when all else fails. So every time you feel it, and this is not just a message to you guys, this is definitely a message for me. Because I get in my bag heavy, heavy. And I have to remind myself every day that I'm enough. But I want you to look yourself in the face every time. If you have to step away to the bathroom, if you have to pull that mirror out the drawer at your desk, if you have to pull up your camera on your phone, come on in. Come on in. Just look at yourself. See yourself alive. Look at yourself. See yourself. And tell yourself.
What you're doing, looking at yourself?
Yeah.
Because that's you.
Yeah.
That's you right there.
I can't. Look at yourself, see yourself, and speak. Every time you hear those voices in the back of your head telling you you're not enough, speak to yourself, encourage yourself, and remind yourself that you are. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here because, yeah, we need to definitely finish up cleaning up so we can go home. Because I know he wants to go home.
Actually,
no.
This is home.
Right? Cave life.
I live here.
We live at the cave, right?
Yo, wow, Facebook is crazy.
What? Why?
No, because they just picked up my face.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Says, do you want to tag me in this video?
Word, I know.
That's really crazy. This facial recognition situation. I need to go change my face.
Yo, I'm telling you. And then it picks up people that look like other people. Like when the guy,
right.
When the guy was on stage and said, "Do you want to tag Saladin?" I'm like, no, that's not Saladin.
Yo, dope show tonight, yo. I don't know what she was talking about just now. Maybe did I stay on topic? I don't know. What was
jump on topic real quick. So I was telling people you have to reaffirm yourself. Every time you hear doubt in the back of your mind, open up your camera, pick up your camera.
Right here, baby. You come in, babe.
Come on,
bring everybody come in.
Come in and get me a belly nugget. Come on in. Come on in.
Come get your
Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on. Come here, girl. Come here.
Allie, come here. No, over here.
Come on over here. So this is the beautiful young lady who was behind the event tonight. Oh, hi. She all shy. She ain't shy.
I am really shy. That's the crazy thing.
It's a beautiful necklace.
It is.
I got it from Torrid.
Torrid? Oh. This is Tori.
And I was going with it like, oh,
just kidding.
She's speaking it into existence. I got a line out there that I don't know about.
Coming soon to venues near you.
Hey, come on, Jesus. So anyway, thank you for tonight. Thank you for all the encouragement and everything that you helped bring, because, you collectively bringing all these people together to really bless our hearts. Like, we needed that. I needed that. I'm pretty sure that my viewers who watched the live videos and stuff, they received everything that was given tonight.
I'm glad.
We appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah, keep us posted on when the next love series.
Absolutely, I will.
I'm telling you, this was crazy, and
like
in terms of the numbers,
chance,
I mean, like it's not just
beautiful.
the numbers, but the amount of love that was in the room, the amount of talent that was in the room. It was definitely well put together. It started on time, finished on time. It was just the night was good, and regardless of the fact that it was packed and tight in here.
Yeah.
It was packed and tight in here, and usually you hear people mumbling, just all that. Like people literally enjoyed themselves, and they just figured it out. People was willing. Like I had to put chairs on the stage, and they was like, yo, you don't
didn't even mind.
It was like you didn't have to. It was like, yo, no, you don't. As long as we hear what's going on, I was like, yo, it was like, as long as. Yeah, so they was down for it. They was cool for it, pretty much, and it's so dope. But it also gave me some other ideas how we might need to get some monitors in this venue. Just imagine if we had monitors and TV in the other room. So even if you're not able to get into the main room, you can at least still see what's going on the stage. Stuff like that. But either ways, this was an amazing night.
I'm so overwhelmed, overjoyed. I had no idea what I was getting into when I was like, you know what, this is what we need. But my poetry has been in that place.
Your poetry tonight too was phenomenal.
I was just saying to one of the other artists, I was saying, my pastor says that when you find something that you look at and you're like, it needs to be done better, it needs to be done differently, when it bothers you to almost to a point of a pet peeve, that's probably where your ministry is. Yeah. And when I see how people treat each other and how people do each other, like I have the biggest heart for people, and I'm not saying that boastfully. I genuinely mean, like, my heart bleeds for other people in the state and the condition that the world is in, and I mean that. Right. And because God has given me this gift of writing, that's how I have to profess that. And so the fact that I can find a bunch of like-minded artists that's poetry or singing or dancing is driven behind those same thoughts and principles, why not put them all on the same platform and give what people genuinely need? People were fed. People were fed, and that's the most important part. That people were fed, that they didn't leave empty, and that you can use poetry, singing, and dancing in ways that people that might never step foot in a church, a traditional church, they might come out to an event like this, and that's why we need more of them.
Yes.
So there will be more love series. There has to be more love series because we haven't even cracked or touched the surface on the love that the world needs. The world needs the love.
It's crazy.
And so if God's going to use me to do that, then that's what I'm going to do. Because I believe
this is your first. This is
my first one.
History in the making.
Yeah.
I love it.
It was crazy.
Well, let them know what your information is so that we can stay connected with you, and people can stay up on when the next event will be, because we want more. Of course. Who are you on Facebook?
I'm Alyse Royal, ALYSE Royal, ROYAL on Facebook, or Ali R is my poet page, ALLYARE. Instagram,
underscore R, right?
On Instagram. Instagram is Ali ALLY_ARE82. Y'all, it's the same on Twitter, but I guarantee you the only time I go on Twitter is to make sure my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter profile picture is all the same. I really don't tweet. I really don't tweet
either.
But it's there. It's there. And most of the time I share Instagram posts, so if you're more heavy on Twitter, then you can follow me on Twitter. It's the same.
I don't do that. My Twitter page is active really through Facebook, so it's connected to my Facebook. Word. So whenever I share on Facebook, it goes on Twitter. I just want to have the presence. I don't really use. I don't know.
When I get a notification like such and such, and I'm like, "What did I do?" Oh, I posted something on Instagram, and you saw it on Twitter. Good. Like that's literally what it is. But yeah,
thank you so much. And I definitely will be, following you and stuff. And you guys definitely follow her so that you can make the next love series. We're going to pack it out again. We might need a bigger venue, Mario.
Hey, look. Sometimes, no offense, but the New Year never said that we needed a bigger venue. They just made people wait for it.
Oh, sure. Okay.
When you think about it, to be honest with you,
do it like church, have 2 services.
You could do that. You could have 2 different showcases,
right.
Earlier one. But I'm saying like just my vision has always been like. I'm not one that think about like when you go to a venue whereby everything is like hot there, you have people actually waiting on the line to get in. Mm-hmm. That's what I envision for that hallway. So like literally to the point whereby look, you gotta wait for somebody to leave to come in. So it's either you wait or so.
Oh, wow.
As my vision to get to that point whereby everything that is in here is so hot that people are just like waiting. They don't mind waiting. So, that's how I process in my mind. I know most people like, yo, let's look find a bigger spot. No, I want to consistently pack out there. Mm-hmm. Consistently, that's the key.
Consistency, word.
But anyways,
well,
that's enough.
With all that being
said, got that inspiration, wherever it started at and wherever it ended at. That's all for you. Take it all in, add it together. It equals love.
Absolutely. And do something with your own passion.
Yeah.
And whatever encourages you, whatever you're really passionate about, put that same love into whatever you do.
Awesome. So on that note, thank you guys for viewing. Make sure you love, like, and share. Make sure you guys are following her and all that good stuff. Stay connected. If you're not following the venue, please do that. It's Cryo Cave on everything, basically. Like,
yes,
word. I share the cryo stuff so much. Like, you gotta know.
I'm over here reading her message.
It's okay. You gotta know, like, the Cryo Cave. And come through to some of our events.
Happy, I'm like,
43 Bloomfield Avenue. You know where it's at. Like I always say, the Bible tells us to be the light of the world. I can't light up the whole world, but I can start with my little corner. So every day I do this, I'm lighting up my corner. Continue to help me light it up by love, liking, and sharing. Thank you guys. See you guys later on the next Daily Nugget with Tori Live. Peace out, y'all. Ooh, I'm going to be so tired in the morning for church.
Me too. I'm like,
girl.